Who's already done? You guys ready to rotate boxes?
Yeah.
The benefits of the You Can Do the Rubik's Cube program are so many. First of all, you're using a manipulative that the kids are already emotionally excited about. We're going to be learning about polygons, polyhedrons, faces, edges, vertices, length, width, height, rectangular prisms, cubes, and volume. We all know a Rubik's Cube. It's one of the most famous puzzles of all time. And so when you break them out for the kids to first see them, they're just amazed that they're going to be learning math with this. And so their motivation is greatly increased. I've also noticed that many students have improved their self-esteem and confidence in accomplishing not just solving the cube, but also many other tasks now that they're willing to go out and try. You Can Do the Rubik's Cube as a program also reaches the many different learning modalities. Not just the kids who are good at listening to a lecture can learn now, but also those students who need to learn by touching it and feeling it and doing it, like the kinesthetic learner. And also the visual learner who needs to see it right there in a three-dimensional form. Finally, I've noticed that students have shared their self-accomplishments with their family and friends, and it's spreading beyond just the classroom.
We learned area, perimeter, surface area, and like volume and measuring. Pretty fun.
People learn a greater feeling of even self-worth and accomplishment by themselves learning a Rubik's Cube from their own children or brothers and sisters.
When I first solved the Rubik's Cube, I learned that I was smarter than I thought I was.
It made me feel special, because I'm like the only one in my family who can actually do one, so it made me feel special.
The You Can Do the Rubik's Cube program has helped our kids beyond, in my opinion, it goes beyond mathematics. When you're talking about students that are 12 years old, 11 years old, getting them to see that here's something that I'm sure that they thought initially was unattainable. You look at the Rubik's Cube, you try to mess around with it, and just through random twisting you realize you're never going to solve the thing. So I'm sure that a lot of our kids took that approach of, I'm never going to be able to do this. Well then, through the lessons that Tim taught them in the practice, as you saw in the classroom, most if not all of the kids can now solve the cube. And beyond mathematics, beyond logic, beyond reasoning, just simply accomplishing something that you didn't think you could has done a lot for these kids at this part of their education.
I usually think about myself as I always look at something and I was like, I can't do it and I give up. The Rubik's Cube taught me that I can actually do something when I set my mind on it.
How many cubic cubies do you think there are in a Rubik's Cube? Think first, don't talk. Think first. Now talk it out with your buddy. Talk loud, share, share, share. Tell your buddy.
Math is better with the You Can Do the Rubik's Cube program because you can see it better than thinking it.
The You Can Do the Rubik's Cube program is a good learning tool to have because it makes you want to do the work because you can have fun with it while you're doing it.
A lot of people are getting a lot of right answers. Good job.
What I've learned about the You Can Do the Rubik's Cube program is that it makes school fun, and anything that has kids thinking that school is a fun place to be is absolutely wonderful. And because the Rubik's Cube itself has mathematical applications, it's easy to justify, okay, we're going to do this.
It's better to use a Rubik's Cube because you have fun learning with it, not just normal math out of a book. You actually have fun.
It's fun to play with and it makes your brain think.
Okay, you see the white polygon? This whole thing is a polyhedron. Do we understand that?
I'm sure the kids felt the same way, that there's no way, but through practice and learning that they could do it. And hopefully they'll apply that lesson into math and language arts and science and things that, when they realize that if something's hard at first, doesn't mean that they can't do it.
When I saw the Rubik's Cube, I learned that I can, if I achieve something, if I have a goal, I can achieve it. No matter how long it takes, I can do it.